Alright, so I started to do a little mini European Le Mans series, just picking a few random tracks, a few random European tracks, and I've loaded on, there's 44 opponent cars in total, so total grid of 45 including me, and I'll probably do this over like, I don't know, 5 or 6 rounds on some European tracks. So I'll have, obviously we're at Monza for the first round, I've got Paul Ricard in there, yeah, just a few random European tracks, and yeah, so I'll probably aim to do this over the next few weeks really, and kind of see how it goes, and then I'm probably going to do an IMSA style one as well. So I've created like a you know, similar kind of mod, if you want to call it that, with some US tracks. But basically, yeah, I'm going to start off on the European tracks, move on to the US tracks then, and probably do like both of them side by side. But yeah, we're in a practice session here at Monza, so I'm just going to do like maybe 1 or 2 laps just to feel out the car. Feels good actually, at the moment, top of the table in practice by like 4/10 to...
There's traffic behind, watch your mirrors, don't cross the white line. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Blue flag, let's get some heat into these brakes.
Yeah, so looking forward to it, should be interesting. Do have a actual league race on RFactor 2 from Tuesday of this week, so that's in an LMP3 by the way, which I'm going to be going with the Ligier for that one. And for the offline stuff that I'm doing right now, I'm just going with an LMP2 Ligier. And
blue flag.
For the IMSA kind of style one, I might go with LMP2 in the Orica, or I may go with the Cadillac, the DPI. I haven't quite decided yet, but just think it might be a case where it's maybe more fun in LMP2, because that way you've got cars kind of, you know, you're going to be passing the LMP3 and GTEs, but you're also then going to be getting passed by the DPI drivers. So
blue flag, your brake temperatures are okay. Green flag, sector 2.
Could be the best of both.
Car left, clear left.
I think in 2022, in fact, the real life European Le Mans Series has 42 entrants, I believe. So yeah, I think we're 44 in this. We're not too far off, so it should be somewhat realistic. I'm using
yellow flag, sector 2.
a mod called Log Viewer.
Looks like P5's binned it.
Where basically the game stores the result logs of each session, and you can create like an offline championship in the Log Viewer interface, and then you literally just import then the result logs.
Your front tyres are cold,
and you know, you can allocate points then for, you know, first, second, third, and so on. You can give a point, I think, for fastest lap, and I believe as well for qualifying on pole. You can also give a fastest lap, or sorry, a bonus point or whatever, if you want to. So it's quite flexible in what you can do.
car left, clear left.
Yeah, I'll probably set that up tomorrow when I start doing some of the offline racing this week. And obviously, because it's all endurance racing,
sector 2 time is good.
I won't be doing it all at once, naturally enough. So the good thing with RFactor 2 is we're able to kind of pick up where we left off from a replay. Literally just load a replay and click resume. So it's quite good in that sense. And in a practice session like we're in now, for example, all the timings have been saved from the previous drivers' laps, including my own, of course.
Car left, clear left. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. Car left, clear left.
Okay, we'll do one more lap. so slow out of that first corner. At least it feels slow.
Left side. Clear left. Sector 1 is quick. That's barely a scratch, just ignore it. Sector 2 is yellow.
I think I've damaged the car on that curb. There's somebody off track.
Green flag in sector 2. Your sector 2 time is quick. Your tyre temps are all fine.
The car feels good anyway. Good setup on it. And yeah, it doesn't feel too on edge or anything like that, so should be good for qualifying in the race. Alright, that's giving me a fastest lap again. So yeah, about half a second or so ahead of P2. So yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? Yeah, so really enjoying the last few days on RFactor, though I have to say I've spent more time in the settings menu of RFactor than I have actually driving the cars, which is unfortunate. So I've had a few issues like with creating custom series, the ELMS, ELMS, yeah, that I've just created here, the IMSA that I created earlier today as well, which I just mentioned I'll probably kick off this week, but there was a lot of messing around in that mass file creator thing, and then trying to edit files, or edit mods if you like. They're called mods. They're just basically a series of filtered cars and filtered tracks, and there was a lot of editing. Then the thing was saying, oh, you've got this created already, so I was giving it a new version number. Then it was saying I couldn't find the RFM file, and oh man, it was just a mess. It's something that, to be fair, should be in the UI, and how RFactor and how the devs haven't got that into the UI. And you know, when did this game come out? 2013, I think. And I'm only new to it, by the way, so I'm coming in kind of with fresh eyes, and, if you like. And I just can't understand how some of the basic stuff is not in the interface. It's almost like the guys went and developed like really cool physics engine and stuff like that, and yeah, it feels good, but against modern sims and stuff like that, it's just not good enough. It really isn't. But yeah, look, just my opinion. I still enjoy the game, but I think I've mentioned before, like, I do work in software. Not a developer, but I do work in software, so I understand what files do and what their purpose is and stuff like that, so I know where to look if something goes wrong. And today, for example, I was just, at one point I was out of ideas where I couldn't edit a mod that was already installed. I brought it into the mass editor thing, gave it a new version number, like version 1.1, 1.2, then I went up to version 2.0. Then I was getting all kind of errors saying that, we can't find the RFM file, selector mass file, which was actually stored in the temp folder on the C drive. I have this on an external, well, no, it's a second drive inside of the computer, like, but the temporary file where you create these mass files is actually on the C drive temp file. Now, I think you can't redirect it, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, look, long story short, without babbling on too much, it's way more complex than it needs to be, and hopefully that's something that's either fixed in this game going forward, or finds its way into like RFactor 3 or whatever, whenever they decide to go with the next iteration of RFactor. But yeah, enough of the bad stuff. Like I say, the good stuff, the handling is really good, the physics are good, the car feels nice, when you overdrive it, you're not instantly punished, which is, you know, realistic to like a high downforce car. When they get out of shape, they're not going to, you know, get spit off the road straight away like they do in other sims, and you can actually feel a lot more what's going on with the car as well, which is quite good. Yeah, so looking forward to, I suppose, the offline championship, see how it goes, and looking forward to then the league start on Tuesday. So yeah, I suppose watch this space for a few more incoming RF2 videos, and yeah, I guess we'll leave it there, and until the next one, guys.